The 40th President of the United States, Ronald Wilson Reagan, was an American politician and actor who presided over the country from 1981 to 1989. In the past, he presided over the Screen Actors Guild from 1947 to 1952 and from 1959 to 1960. He also served as California's 33rd governor from 1967 to 1975. Politics is not a bad profession. If you succeed, there are many rewards. If you disgrace yourself, you can always write a book. Peace is not absence of conflict, it is the ability to handle conflict by peaceful means. Don't be afraid to see what you see. The most terrifying words in the English language are, "I'm from the government and I'm here to help." The best minds are not in government. If any were, business would steal them away. There is no limit to the amount of good you can do if you don't care who gets the credit. Some people spend an entire lifetime wondering if they made a difference in the world. But, the Marines don't have that problem. A nation that cannot control its borders is not a nation. It has been said that politics is the second oldest profession. I have learned that it bears a striking resemblance to the first. To sit back hoping that someday, someway, someone will make things right is to go on feeding the crocodile, hoping he will eat you last, but eat you he will. Never let the things you can't do stop you from doing what you can. Republicans believe every day is the 4th of July, but the Democrats believe every day is April 15th. Politics is supposed to be the second oldest profession. I have come to realize that it bears a very close resemblance to the first. We can't help everyone, but everyone can help someone. It's true, hard work never killed anybody, but I figure, why take the chance? They say the world has become too complex for simple answers. They are wrong. Government's view of the economy could be summed up in a few short phrases: if it moves, tax it. If it keeps moving, regulate it. And if it stops moving, subsidize it. Heroes may not be braver than anyone else. They're just braver 5 minutes longer. Life is one grand, sweet song, so starred the music. Recession is when your neighbor loses his job. Depression is when you lose yours. And recovery is when Jimmy Carter loses his. I've always believed that a lot of the trouble in the world would disappear if we were talking to each other instead of about each other. Life is one grand, sweet song, so starred the music. Recession is when your neighbor loses his job. Depression is when you lose yours. And recovery is when Jimmy Carter loses his. I've always believed that a lot of the trouble in the world would disappear if we were talking to each other instead of about each other. If we ever forget that we are one nation under God, then we will be a nation gone under. When you can't make them see the light, make them feel the heat. They say the world has become too complex for simple answers. They are wrong. It's true, hard work never killed anybody, but I figure, why take the chance? The greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest things. He is the one that gets the people to do the greatest things. There is no limit to the